Okay, so if we can come around and sit back onto your heels, I'm going to be working with the ball today, so if you can have that down by your side, and just reaching all the way up towards the top end of your mat. And then we'll start to draw the body to pull up and along the ground, rolling down the shoulders and lifting the chin up. And then drawing up into a cat stretch, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. And then taking the head and tailbone away and sitting all the way back down upon your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull on up, rolling back the shoulders and lifting the chin up. Drawing up into a cat stretch and then rounding through the shoulders and the back. Taking the head and the tailbone away and sitting back down onto your heels. And again, let's bring the body to pull on up. And then this time curling with your toes and lengthening back off into a downward dog. Drawing forwards into a high plank and then bending with your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, let's bring the body to pull on up, rolling back the shoulders and lifting the chin. Curling with your toes and sending the hips away and drawing the head down through your arms. Bring the body forwards into a high plank and then bending with your knees and sitting on back. And again, let's bring the body to pull on up, roll back the shoulders, lifting the chin up, curling with your toes and sending the hips away. Draw forwards into a high plank and then bending your knees and sitting all the way back. And again, bring the body to pull on up. And as we curl the toes, lengthening off into a downward facing dog. Draw forwards into your strong high plank and then bending your knees and sitting on back. Couple more times. Bring the body to pull on up. Curling the toes and lengthening off and back. Drawing forwards into a strong plank and then bending with your knees and sitting all the way back. One more time, bring the body to pull on up. And then as we curl the toes, staying in the downward dog, and then starting to walk it from foot to foot. So just drawing down one side of your body, and then the other, gently moving the hips, a little from side to side, and just checking in here, noticing how the lower back feels, noticing how that feels along the back of your legs. And then if we can come down upon your knees and placing your right foot forwards. And today, if we just place down the right hand to the outside of your foot, bring your left arm up and over and looking up towards your hand. And just feel that side body bend. Take some deep breaths. And then bring the hand back down, curling the toes and lifting the back knee and raising your right arm, looking up towards your thumb. Now you can either leave it as such today or open up your front foot, go to the outside edge of your back foot and lean your front knee forwards and draw your upper arm open and back. Just going as far as you feel is good for your body today. And we'll bring it all the way back round again, knee back down onto the floor. And let's raise our arms high. And if you can, taking your right hand back behind your left, going into that little shoulder girdle stretch, lifting the chin up. Then releasing all of the way back down, moving back upon that back knee. Dig the heel in and draw your toes back. And a little bit of an extension through the tailbone, pressing down from the center of your chest. Okay, and then gently, let's pull the body up through the back again and come around onto your knees. Now clasping your fingers high above your head, squeezing your head, tuck your tailbone slightly under, and then taking a side body bend. So we're drawing the arms up and down and away from the body, lengthening, keeping the chin lifted. Feel that stretch coming in, side body, latissimus dorsi, hip flexors, lower back. Breathing in, come back up. Let's go the other way. So really important stretch. Okay, side bending is really, really very, very good for the lower back muscles. Okay, and again, for really keeping that stretch out along the side of your body. It might not be something that you automatically go to every day. Now let's come all the way back up and let's let those arms come all the way back down again. Stepping forwards with your left foot. Let's just take down the left hand to the side of your foot and raise your right arm up and over, looking upwards towards your hand. And bring the hand all of the way back down again. Curl the toes, lift up the back knee and raising your left arm. And again, see how this one is on this side. We could, if you want to go deeper, turn your foot open, go to the outside edge of your back foot, and just leaning into the knee, up and drawing the arm back a little. And come on, all the way around, back up onto the knee, drawing back with your upper body, rolling the shoulders back, raising your arms, left hand coming back behind the right, chin lifted. And then let's let the arms all the way back down again. Moving back upon the back knee, dig the heel in, draw the toes back, and just shifting backwards through the tailbone, pressing down from the centre of your chest. And always, if you need to, you soften at the knee. If you've got a little bit of tension coming up behind the knee, just soften back from that. Bring up the body up through the back again, and we'll come around onto your back. So if we can place the feet flat down to the floor and just about be able to catch your heels with your fingertips. Have your feet parallel, okay, so you've got a good strong alignment through to the knees. And to begin with here, just rock your lower back down into an imprint, and then releasing the back away. And again, rock the lower back down into an imprint, and then releasing the back away. And just doing that a few times, okay? And just noticing how that feels for the back today. And then we settling into neutral. If we can bring the shoulders to pull up, and then draw them down. And again, draw the shoulders up, and then roll them down. Just doing that a few times. And then working the neck a little out from the shoulders. So I'm going to work for today, firstly working into your shoulder bridge. I'm going to bring the ball in, okay, as well, halfway through. And again, at that point, feel free to do it or leave it out. And if you haven't got a ball today, you can just carry on with the version that we're already doing. So taking a breath in, and as you breathe out of your mouth, imprint your lower back and peel the spine away from the ground until you come up onto your shoulders. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, we'll lower the back all of the way back down, imprint and back to neutral. So again, as you breathe in, then breathing out, working your lower back away from the ground, coming all the way up onto your shoulders, breathing in, and breathing out as we lower. So at this point, we're trying to be aware of not overly clenching the buttocks to get us off the ground. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, we're peeling the back away, we're lifting up, we're really locking into that core centre. Breathing in and breathing out as we lower. And by all means, you could carry on. It's a very, very good level. Now we can work in with the ball. And then today I'm going to place the ball beneath the heels. Now it's going to make our lift very unstable. So you will find your glutes and your hamstrings kicking in this time. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, we lift and rise up onto the shoulders. Breathing in. And then breathing out to to lower all of the way back down again. Breathe in through your nose, widen your ribs. As you breathe out of your mouth, engage with your core, lift up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and breathing out as you lower your back carefully into an imprint and back to neutral. Breathing in as you breathe out, imprinting your spine and lifting up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and then breathing out as you lower all of the way back on down again. Again, breathing in as you breathe out, lifting up onto your shoulders. Breathing in and then breathing out as you lower all of the way back down, imprint and back to neutral. Another couple if you can. Feel free to take a break if you need to though. Breathing out as you lift. Breathing in at the top. And then breathing out as you lower. One more time. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, lifting all the way up onto your shoulders. Breathing in. And then breathing out as you lower all of the way back down again. Okay. Then if you have a ball, walk it all the way out and then just let your left foot go down against the floor and have your right heel upon. Now as we bring the left leg up, we're going to toe in the right foot and then taking that leg all of the way back down again. So as you draw up the left leg to the ceiling, toe in the right leg, breathe in and breathing out. Now if you don't have a ball, then you could still be doing this. You could still move the leg up, all right, if you want to. Breathing in, and then as you press away, breathe out, engaging with the core. Breathing in, raising the leg up, bend the knee up, and then breathing out to press down and away. Again, breathing in to draw the legs up, breathing out to press down and away. One more time, breathing in, draw up, breathing out as you lower, and then swapping it over. So then as we lift up the right leg, toeing in the left leg, breathing in, and then breathing out as you press down and away. Breathing in as you raise the leg up, breathing out to push down and away. Again, breathing in to bring the leg up, breathing out as you press the leg away. Again, breathing in, toe the leg in, breathing out, press the leg away. Two more. Breathing in and breathing out to push away. One more time. Breathing in and then breathing out to push down and away. Okay. Now let's from here come over onto one side. Bring yourself around. And we're going to get ready to work into your plank. So I'm going to put the ball between the ankles, okay, and I'm going to be working in for the glute work a little bit after that. So the ball would be in the right place. If you are taking your plank position today from your knees, don't worry about the ball, put it to the side and then bring it in when we get ready to work into the next bit. So I'm going to place the elbows down towards the floor, tuck the elbows in so they line up with your shoulders. Weight there forwards, okay, like I say, if you're on your knees, stay as. If you can, curl the toes and lock into the legs. 20 breath hold. So you're looking slightly beyond your fingers, breathing in and out. Again, breathing in and then pull up through the core on your out breath. Again, breathing in, breathing out, belly pulls back. In and out 4, in, out 5, in, out 6, in, out 7, in, out 8, in, out 9, in, out 10, in, out 11, in, out 12, in, out 13, in, out 14, in, out 15, in, out 16, in, out 17, in, out 18, in, out 19, and in, out 20. And then gently lower yourself back down. Alright, so if you haven't already, bring the ball and place it between your ankles. going to place down the forehead into your fingers, so just lining up the hands underneath your forehead. I'm going to draw the heels in towards you, flexing your feet. And then as you take the legs away, point the toes and straighten the legs. So that would be the easier version. As we draw in, breathing in. As we push away, breathing out. Now if you're feeling stronger, then we lift the legs also. Okay? So breathing in, heels in, breathing out. And if you can, squeeze the backside and lifting your legs. And again, breathing in, heels in. Breathing out to point your toes, squeeze the backside, and if you can, lifting the legs or just straightening. Breathing in, heels in. Breathing out to point your toes, belly pulls back and we lift maybe the legs. Breathing in, heels in. Breathing out, squeeze, extend and lift. And again, breathing in, heels in. Breathing out to press away, squeeze and lift. Again, breathing in, heels in. Breathing out to press away, squeeze the backside, lift the legs. Couple more, breathing in. Breathing out to press away, draw the belly back and lift. One more time. Breathing in and breathing out to press away, squeeze the backside and lift. Okay, now taking the ball away and bringing it down to the right hand side of your body. I'm going to work up into the breaststroke with option to use the ball as well. Okay, and again, even if you don't have a ball, you can still go through the motions as if you did. So I'm going to turn the feet slightly in towards each other and let your arms rest down by your side there to begin. As you breathe in, let's roll back and down with your shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging your core as you lift and hover. Breathing in to stay, and then breathing out as you lower and let the shoulders fall back down. Breathing in to roll back and down with your shoulders. Breathing out and drawing the navel back to the spine as you lift. Breathing in to stay and breathing out to lower. Again, breathing in, rolling back and open with the chest. Breathing out, engaging the core. Breathing in to stay, breathing out. So you could carry on just like that, or take the ball into your right hand. Breathing in, rolling back and open the shoulders. As you breathe out, engaging the core to lift. As you breathe in, reach the ball up to the other hand, and then breathing out to bring it down by your side and let your shoulders drop down. Breathing in, rolling back and open with your chest. Breathing out to engage the core as you lift. Breathing in to reach the arms up. And then breathing out as you draw back and let your shoulders come back down. Breathing in to roll back and down with your shoulders. Breathing out to engage the core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to draw it back. And then letting your arms down by your side. Again, breathing in, rolling back and down with your shoulders. Breathing out to engage the core as you lift. Breathing in, pass the ball up. And breathing out to bring it back down. And let your shoulders release. One more set. Breathing in, shoulders back and down. Breathing out, engage the core to lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it back. And letting your shoulders come back down. Last one. Breathing in, shoulders back and down. Breathing out to engage the core as you lift. Breathing in to pass the ball up. Breathing out to bring it back down by your side and let your shoulders softly release. Okay, now carefully bring yourself up onto your hands and knees. And we're going to move up into your exaggerated cat stretch. So we place your fingers just slightly off the sides of your mat, so a little bit wider. Then as we draw the body down through your arms, heart melting down towards the floor. As we draw up, tuck your head in, round the spine, and lift through the shoulders and the back. As you come down, elbows wide, and the heart comes down through the middle. As you draw up, rounding through the spine and lifting up into the upper back. And again, as we come down, elbows wide, heart comes down. As we draw up, pulling up through the shoulders and the back. Last one. Let's come down, elbows wide. And let's draw all the way up, lift through the shoulders and the back. And then sit the body back. Alright, now we can come around to a seated position. And we're going to work today with the ball behind the back. Okay, so it's going to be a variation of your roll back. If you do prefer to do your roll back instead, by all means, okay, go ahead, that will be fine. And if you don't have a ball, you can still do a very similar thing without, okay? But if you have one, we're going to work with the material of the ball. So taking a deep breath in, I've got my arms across the chest. As you breathe out, gently curve your lumbar spine towards your ball, breathing in and breathing out as you come back up. Again, breathing in. As you breathe out, curve the lumbar spine, but try not to lean too hard upon the ball. I know that's a bit tempting. Breathing in and breathing out as we draw back on up. Again, breathe in. As you go back, breathing out, pull the belly back a little, breathing in, and then really use your abdominals to bring you back up. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, just sinking back a little, breathing in and breathing out. Now, coming to an oblique twist. So deep breath in to prepare. And as you breathe out, just a gentle turn, look to the elbow and breathing in to come back. Then go the other way, breathing out to turn and breathing in, come back. Breathing out as we twist, breathing in back. Again, breathing out to twist and turn, breathing in to come back. Two more here, breathing out to twist, breathing in. One more. Okay, now I'm going to go back into the roll back. And like I say, by all means, please feel free to go all the way to the floor. This version though, I'm going to go in a little harder. So I've got my arms away from the body. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, opening the arms a little, breathing in, and then breathing out to pull it forwards, keeping the shoulders down. Deep breath in, as you go back, breathing out and opening the arms, breathing in, breathing out to draw back on up. Deep breath in, as you breathe out, opening out with the chest, breathe in, breathing out as you come back up. One more time, if it's too tough, put your arms across your chest. Breathing out as you open. Breathing in and breathing out to pull up. Now back into the oblique roll back. And again, this time, if you want to go a little bit further, as you go back, breathe out. Let your hand go back to the back corner of your mat. Breathing in. As we turn, breathing out. Breathing in, draw back. Remember, you're going to make it yours. So if it feels too much at any point, use a posture that feels okay. Breathing out. Breathing in. Two more. Breathing out. We turn. Breathing in to draw back. One more time. Breathing out to turn. And breathing in. All right. Lengthen the legs away. Let's from here come around onto your side. Now if you have a ball, I'm going to place it on the end of your mat and place both of your legs on top. Alright, now I know the temptation, if you do have a ball today, is to just let your legs just hang down, alright, and be heavy on the ball. Try and lift a little so that you're only just touching and balancing on the ball. Now as we raise the top leg, breathing out, and then breathing in as you lower. Single leg reps. Breathing out to lift the leg. Breathing in to lower. Engaging the core as you lift into lower. And if you don't have a ball, you could do a very similar thing and hover the bottom leg from the floor. Alright, so the bottom leg is working too. Engaging the core, should be a little harder on the core work because you can really find that balance. Breathing out, engaging the core as you lift, in as you lower. Again, breathing out to extend, and in to lower. Again, breathing out to press away and in to lower. All right, 2 more. And lower. 1 more time. And then we'll just hold out into a destabilized stretch posture. So again, very light on the ball. You've taken a hold of the top leg and you're drawing the heel in towards your backside. And then using your core to stop yourself from rolling forwards or backwards. All right, let it go. Now coming on up, I'm going to use the ball in your side bend. So some of you reach the floor anyway, all right? So let's start off on the elbow. And as we go over, breathing out, reaching over, which should be very easy if you reach the floor already, breathing in as you lower. All right, so as you lift up, pull up through the waist beneath and stretch over towards the ground. And that today might be the version, okay? Or you can go up onto your hand and you can come up onto your feet, lining the foot up to the hand. Then as you go up, breathing out, we're reaching over, take that side body bend, find the ground, breathing in as you lower. So again, looking forwards, letting the arm come up past your ear, we bend up into the side body, breathing in as you lower. Again, breathing out as we reach, and breathing in as you lower. Drawing the hips slightly forwards, so that when you bend, we're not leaning forwards or tempted to. 2 more if you can. Breathing out as we lift, and into lower. And 1 more, breathing out, lift, and lower. All right, let's bring it around, and we'll come around to the other side. So if you're using a ball, placing your feet upon, taking your body out and along the ground, and then taking your arm out and along the floor, laying your ear along your arm. And again, balancing lightly, breathing out to lift, and in as you lower. And again, very gentle balance on the ball. Okay, just a very gentle way of destabilizing the body again. All right, that's what the ball is very, very good at doing. So that when we work, we may maybe think about using the bottom leg a bit more. Usually it's just laid along the floor. Okay, and if you want to lay it along the ground, you can, of course. But just working that, maybe that little bit harder. And then, of course, both of your legs are a little bit higher. Okay, so you're holding that bottom leg up. Breathing out to lift, engage the core. Breathing in to lower. Again, breathing out to extend. Breathing in to lower. And again, breathing out, press the leg away. In as you lower. All right, 2 more there. Breathing out, lift. In as you lower, nice lateral raise. And then if we can bend the top leg up, take a hold, and hold out into that destabilized quad stretch. Again, still being nice and light with that bottom leg, pointing your toes. And gently release. Okay, come on up onto the elbow, drawing your hips forwards, and then as we come on up, breathing out, reaching up past your ear, and breathing in as you lower. Okay, so as you go over, long arm, reaching over, in as you lower. Okay, so remember we want to feel the oblique muscles kick in beneath the body. If you're coming up onto the hand and the foot, again we're opening the chest, hips draw forwards, and as we're stretching over, finding the ground, and breathing in as you lower back. As you go up, breathing out to lift, and breathing in that might help. And breathing in as you lower. But pulling up through the waist, okay, underneath your body. That's really important. Okay, you really want to feel the strength coming from underneath the body. Breathing out to lift and in to lower. Okay, a couple more if you can. Take a break if you need it. You know that you can. All right, you're listening to your body. All right, last one. And then coming round to seated. Okay, so I'm going to roll the ball out and along the thighs, just to give you a little bit of a stretch out for the back, and give you a little release onto your arms as well. So put my hands on top. I'm just going to push that ball down and along the legs, and then draw the ball back up. So as I press the ball down and along the legs, breathing out, and then breathing in as we draw back up. Breathing out to engage the core, pressing away. And breathing in as we draw back in. Breathing out to push down onto the legs. And breathing in as we draw back in. Okay, and if you don't have a ball, you can still do the same kind of movement. Alright, just coming in and out of the stretch. And sometimes for some people, active stretching is just a little bit easier, all right, because you're not holding there, and hopefully then you don't go into having muscle shudders, all right. Sometimes the hamstrings shudder a little bit, or maybe the quads do, okay. So maybe this just lets you take the natural stretch. All right, one more time. Okay, now I'm going to bring you around onto your back. We're going to work up into the 100. I'm going to offer in that we work with the ball. So this time I'm going to place it between the knees. So you can have your feet on the ground, of course. You can have a little cushion behind the head, if that works better for you at the moment. You can support the head. We can extend the legs away, all right? And every time you breathe out today, I'm going to offer up that we squeeze a little onto the ball. If you don't need to support the neck, give your arms a little bit of a pat down by your side. Let's breathe in for about 4, and then breathe out for about 6. And as you breathe out, we're really pulling up into the center line of your body. And let's go with 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 24, 25, 6, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 5, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 3, 64, 65, 66, 7, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 3, 74, 75, 6, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 5, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Okay, taking the ball away. And just to begin with, just bringing your right knee and placing it upon your left thigh. And just drawing both of your legs in. So just going to take it into a little bit of stretch work for your hips and glutes. So if we hold on to either your left hamstring or reach around and hold on to the front of your shin. Then flexing your right foot. And then let's change it over. letting the legs all the way back down again. Okay, now I'm going to offer up again here that we use the ball. I'm going to be working into a heel dig. Now if you feel compromised and you find it difficult to connect with the core with using the ball, absolutely, leave the ball out, you don't have to use it. And again, if you don't have a ball, that's okay, you can still do the heel dig without. If you do have one and you want to use it, place it beneath the sacrum. As you bring both of your legs up, one and then the other, flex out with your feet. Now as we lower one heel downwards towards the floor, breathing out, as you draw up, breathing in. Breathing out to dig the heel away, not quite making the floor, and breathing in, coming back up. Breathing out to dig the heel down, breathing in, back up. Breathing out to dig the heel down, breathing in. Alright? Now what we can do from here is take the hands a little bit further away. So we're balancing maybe on one finger on each side. And again, so as we lower the heel down, breathing out. And breathing in as we draw back up. Breathing out to dig the heel down. Breathing in, back up. And again, breathing out to dig the heel away. Breathing in, back up. And again, breathing out to dig the heel down. Breathing in, back up. And again, dig the heel away. Breathing in, back up. And again, pressing through with the heel. Drawing back up. And again, breathing out to dig down and back up. Alright, two more there if you can. Breathing out and breathing in. One more time. And breathing in. Alright, now grounding your feet. And I'm going to get you to lift your hips up a little bit higher and now work the ball into the curve of your lumbar spine. Now from here, you're letting your hips draw all of the way over the top of the ball. Now if you don't have a ball, you could use a rolled up towel or a cushion. That would help too. What I'm going to work into here though is a gentle movement for the back. So as we tilt the tailbone slightly forwards, breathe out. And then breathing in to let your hips drop. As you breathe out, draw your hips forwards. As you breathe in, let your hips drop back. Again, as you draw forwards, breathing out. As you release, breathing in. So we've really got that connection through your core. Now, unlike the one that we started with, the shoulder bridge that we started with, I'm going to ask you if you could to not clench the buttocks. Alright, so then you will make your abdominals do that little bit more work there. Breathing out as you draw up and breathing in to release. Again, breathing out to tilt up and breathing in as you release. Couple more. Very subtle movement here for the back. Hopefully it feels releasing. Alright, if it doesn't feel good, then by all means take that ball away. Okay, now gently take the ball away, lifting the hips high. And for the last one on your back, I'm going to place the ball between the shoulder blades, which means I need you to tilt slightly over to one side. So if you draw yourself over, place the ball between the shoulder blades and then reposition your body so that when you come back, if you were to grip your elbows back, you'd find your shoulder blades squeezing the ball. Now when I go back, I'm going to put my hands back behind my head and then hopefully your head gets to the floor. Now if your head doesn't get to the floor at the moment, by all means use a cushion, okay? Particularly if you feel like your neck is kind of overexposed. Now we're going to work into your ab prep here. We're going to do it in just 2 breaths. So I'm going to tuck the chin in, breathing out as you lift, and then breathing in to open back, and if you can, opening the elbows back. Breathing out and engaging the core as you lift, and then breathing in to come back and open the elbows wide. Breathing out to draw your upper body up, and then breathing in, we come back, elbows wide. Breathing out as we draw up And breathing in, elbows come out wide. Couple more. Breathing out, engage the core. Breathing in, opening back. One more time. Breathing out to lift and into lower. And then again, just carefully roll over to one side. Take the ball away. Roll yourself to the side again and press back up. Now, last posture I'd like to work with you today will be the saw. So a rotated seated position. So we're sitting the body up nice and tall. By all means, sit up on a cushion or a block. Okay, by all means, cross your legs on this one if that feels better for you today. So if you can draw the body up nice and tall, lengthening out through your fingers. As you rotate your upper body, breathing in. And as you breathe out, rounding the spine and lengthening across. Breathing in as you draw the body back up. And then breathing out, engaging the core as you come back to the middle. Breathing in to rotate your upper body. And then breathing out to move out of your waist and lengthening across. Breathing in to draw the body up. Breathing out, draw the navel back to the spine. And again, breathing in to rotate. And breathing out as you draw the body over and across. Breathing in as you lift. And breathing out, engaging the core as you come back to the middle. Breathing in, rotate your upper body. And breathing out as you draw over and across. Breathing in as you come back up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine. And again, breathing in, let's rotate. Breathing out and drawing the body over and across. Breathing in to draw up. Breathing out, navel back to the spine. Breathing in as you turn. And breathing out to draw over and across. Breathing in to lift. Breathing out. Now if your arms are getting tired, hold them across your chest. If you can, bring them up by your temples for the last couple. Breathing in to rotate. And then breathing out to round the body over the thigh. Breathing in as we draw up. And breathing out, engaging the core back to the middle. Breathing in to rotate. And breathing out as you draw the body to draw over the thigh. Breathing in as we come back on up. And breathing out, engaging the core to the middle. Breathing in as we turn. And breathing out to draw the body over and across. Breathing in to come back on up. And breathing out, navel back to the spine. Last bit. Breathing in to turn. Breathing out to draw over the thigh. Breathing in as you come back up. And breathing out, engaging the core back to the middle, and then let your arms all the way back down. All right. Now if you just bend up the right knee, take the right leg over the left. Now you might want to keep your left leg straight, and certainly if you're sat on your block, stay as you are, that will be okay too. I'm going to maybe draw the foot to the side, okay, that feels good to do so. And then left arm towards right knee and looking over your right shoulder. And then any other variation that you're currently working, so be it a half prayer, or be it that you reach beneath the knee and find the fingers. Either way, we should be feeling a stretch coming through the hips and the glutes, and we've got a nice length to the neck. Drawing the body gently back or round. Okay, let's change size. So bending up your left leg, taking it over your right, and then maybe we fold the leg beneath or we keep the leg straight. Drawing across your right arm to your left knee and looking up over your left shoulder. Again, use whichever variation you're currently working on at the moment with your arms. a few shoulder stretches as well. So if we take the right arm across the body, left arm coming up and under, either leave it as or fold the arms. Let the shorter hand find the base of your thumb and bring your arms up into your equal arms. And then releasing it back down. Alright, let's go the other way. Arm coming across the body, feed the arm up underneath, fold the arms up, and then let's bring both of your arms upwards. And then coming all of the way back down, let's bring the arms all the way back behind the body, rolling back the shoulders, and gently drawing your head down. Find that stretch along the back of your neck. And let's just gently tuck the chin across slightly and find the stretch along the back of your neck to one side. And then coming back to the middle, and then coming over to the other side. And coming back to the middle, raising your head up, and then drawing down one ear towards one shoulder. And let's go the other way, taking the ear over towards the other shoulder. And then bring it back on up. Letting your arms come forward, stretch between your shoulder blades. And as you raise up, breathing in. As you open back and down, breathing out. And again, reaching it forwards, tucking the head in, breathing in as you come up, breathing out as we open back and down. One more time, wrapping it forwards, take a deep breath in, breathing out, opening it back and down. All right, just giving those shoulders a little relax out. Okay, we are all done for today. Well done, well done.